Hi, and welcome to another Where Are the Cards? Today I'm going to play against some robots and try and identify where the missing cards are. Now, as usual, it's not so much about how we're going to play the hand or whether we go down or not. It's just all about locating where the missing cards are as early as possible. And to do this, we do questions like, what do we know from the bidding? What do we know from the lead? How did that suit divide? And things like that. I'll post some of the frequent questions I go through up online, and you can get used to the process. Hope you enjoy it. We'll get right into it. Okay, so here I got a nice easy one. Heart opening, 12, 15 points. A bit between 2 hearts and 3 hearts. I'll push on, I'll bid 3 hearts. I'll be aggressive. Okay. So first of all, step one of where are the cards is sometimes when you play the hand you forget what was going on and you find it really tough to work out where the missing cards are later on. So at the start of the hand I like to think, what was my hand shape and what was Dummy's hand shape? So first of all, what is my hand shape? I have a 1-6-3-3 hand shape, always going in the order of spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. What is Dummy's hand shape? Their hand shape is a 5-2-4-2. Okay. Now, next thing we want to know is, what do we know from the bidding? Well, it's not a very revealing option, but we know that East didn't want to open, so they don't have 12 points. West didn't want to overcall, so they don't have like 5 spades in a good hand, or like a 6-card minor in a good hand. Those sorts of things. Also, probably don't have a shortage in hearts and sort of 11 or more points, because they're the sort of hands they'd probably overcall. What do we know from the lead? Well, they let a trump. It's not very revealing. They think that we might try and trump something in dummy is one possibility. Another thing that they might lead a trump for is because they're worried that leading away from any other suit. So they might just have cards in all the other suits. So they just thought a trump lead was passive. That's another possibility. Okay. How many high card points do the missing hands have? So I have 15. Dummy has 8. So between us we have 23 high card points. There is a total of 40, so that leaves 17 for the opponents. Okay, so that was all the stuff we typically want to go through at trick 1. Bit of work, but let's then get into it. Okay, how did hearts divide? They've divided 3-2. I had 6, Dummy had 2. How we don't know who's got 3 yet, but we know someone does. Okay. We now know that West is the person with 3 hearts. There are no more hearts left out. Okay. Now East threw a spade. How did diamonds divide? Dummy had 4, I had 3, East and West had 3 each. So we now know that West has 3 hearts and 3 diamonds, and East has 2 hearts and 3 diamonds, and they also threw a spade away. And I've thrown another spade away. So because of all their discards, I would guess that this is all hypothetical based on the guess. I would guess that East has something like 5, 2, 3, 3. Or possibly a 4, 2, 3, 4. They're the 2 handshakes I think East would have. But they're just guesses at the moment. Okay, so we've now seen East follow to 2 rounds of spades, so they have at least 4 spades. So we now know that East has one of 2 hand shapes. They either have a 4, 2, 3, 4, or they have a 5, 2, 3, 3. They're our 2 possible shapes. And they followed with the extra one, so they were a 5, 2, 3, 3. So let's just bring up the whole hand. As we worked out, and we had a guess at what their hand shape was pretty early on. So that was the first hand from the Where Are the Cards? We'll move on.